guys, my name is Jenna. If you guys are new here, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my long-awaited journal ecosystem tour. You guys, has anybody else defined 2025 as the year that you either found, started your own, or just watched a bunch of journal ecosystem videos? I don't know what it was, but I feel like I'm literally just on the right side of social media. And especially in this age of like the cloud, everything is digital, everything's online, everyone's a content creator, and everyone's always on their phone. I feel like the surge of journal ecosystems is honestly just so healthy. I love any excuse to not have a screen around me and just like some traditional pen and paper. So today I'm gonna show you not my one or two. This is my entire journal ecosystem and I'm gonna go through every single one with you today. I'm so excited for this video. Before I get started though, I do wanna say that this video is in collaboration with one of my dear friends, Amy. She is also a content creator on YouTube and Instagram, and she posts lifestyle videos. She posts all about like cozy hobbies, intentional living, slowing down. She's in her refining 30s, if you will. It's really fun to share this hobby with a friend as we're both learning about it and falling in love with it and talking about it. It's like the majority of our hangouts, just going to a coffee shop and journaling together. She has a separate journal ecosystem video that's going live, I think like at the very same time, because we actually have the same upload schedule. So after you watch this video, you should stick around for this and make sure you're subscribed here, but then you should go check out my friend Amy's video right here and subscribe to her, watch her channel too. She posts twice a week on YouTube and she's really close to 20K. So if you guys could help her get there, then it would be amazing. Okay, I think that's everything for this intro. Let's go ahead and get started with the journal ecosystem. This is what the whole ecosystem looks like for me. This is what I'll be using in 2026. I've been testing this out for the majority of the last like 3 months or so, and I feel really good about the system. These are all notebooks that I use on the daily besides my newest one right here, and I'm really excited to go through every single one with you. If you look over here, this is what we're gonna go through, like the whole entire format and layout today. I have a separate video that I wanna make on this and show you how I'm like really making time to journal and just like why I'm so in love with this in the first place. As much as I'm on my phone, especially as somebody who does make content and stuff and posts on social media at all. I think if anybody posts on social media, then you can relate to just like constantly being on your phone, whether it's talking to people, editing something, finding inspiration, scrolling, talking to your friends. There's just so many reasons to be on our phones and reasons and excuses to stay on our phones that I love a good reason to not be on my phone. We need just like at least one excuse to not be on our phones. And that's why I've just really fallen in love with this whole entire system of journaling, finding different notebooks, documenting different things. There's just like a beauty in like a tangible list or a tangible piece of paper or like an actual photo that you can like feel in your hands. So yeah, I have adopted this whole entire perspective of just like documenting things more and keeping things for myself and like actually tangibly keeping them. It's a good way to connect with ourselves, support ourselves, connect with other people if you do it together with a friend. It is just truly a hobby that I have genuinely fell in love with, and it's really the like first thing that comes to mind when I think of what has changed my life this year. I think that's everything. Without further ado, let's just get started with the very first notebook. Every single journal for me serves a purpose. This is my smallest one. This is from Paper Republic, and this is the Grand Voyager in the pocket size, and this is in the color Venezia. All of my journals are also from different brands, but this Paper Republic one, it really is the one that feels the most luxurious. Like when you smell it, it literally smells like a leather boot in like a good way. It's just like such a good quality leather. It's very thick, it's very durable. You can always kind of find 20 or 30% off, especially for these pocket sized journals, which make them, I think, around like right above $50. It would make a perfect gift for somebody or yourself. I have my name embossed here. I actually just changed this cord to the tan color or taupe color, and this is new if you guys have seen my vlogs. I show this like basically in every single video, but usually what comes with the actual notebook is no charms. This orange cord is like all around, so you have an orange cord here, an orange cord inside, and then you can add your own charms or switch them out for different cord colors. So that's what I did. This Venezia color is just like, I think this is my favorite color, truly. It's like a beautiful deep plum, and over time this leather is supposed to patina, which basically means it gets like softer, shinier, and molds more to how much you use it and everywhere you take it. So I love this so much. And the charms on here, I got this charm from Hobby Lobby. It's just like a random cheap charm. And then this is a J initial pendant from Mayjuri. And then this is an opal, which is my birthstone. I wanted this initially to be a necklace, but when I got the birthstone separately from Etsy, it didn't fit on the chain that I had. So I just never really put it on. So it's actually perfect, I think, for my pocket notebook. And then on the side here, I have this uni ball pen. I got this from Poyan Hun. I really like it because it's like nice nice and chunky, and I just think it's really nice. It glides really well with the paper. And then I have a pen holder here from Amazon. So let's open this up. Inside my pocket journal, I have 4 different notebooks. And at first, I honestly didn't know if this would like hold well, just holding different notebooks together by a cord. But honestly, it holds really well. And I'm really surprised that I don't feel like it's like flopping over everywhere and stuff. And it's just kind of like all in one place. This is really the one that I think I have the most on the go because it's so small. I put it in my purse whenever I go out. This is the one that just goes with me everywhere. So this is the only cover here that I actually kind of decorated. I think it's really pretty. I did a mixture of like stickers, washi tape, and then I wrote my initial here. I love that this is like the intro cover because it's really the only one that I see so often and I love it. This is my commonplace notebook. And so when you open it up, I have here Jenna Hong's commonplace notebook. That's my name. And then I have an index here. And so these are the different things in my commonplace notebook that I jot down. I think the whole idea traditionally about a commonplace notebook is that you're jotting down like quotes, interviews, conversations, anything that you read here or observe externally that you want to keep and not just like forget goes inside a commonplace notebook. But I think it's honestly whatever you want it to be. I have both external things and internal thoughts too. I have a square here for ideas. I think most people color code this, but I just really wanted this to be on the go. Like I don't really want many stickers honestly in this notebook because it just like takes more time. So I decided to do like little icons for my index and I think it's been working out really well. And then I have the index here on a sticky note so I can change it kind of whenever if I do want to add or do additional things for my index, but here is what I have. And then I just have in my commonplace notebook a mixture of everything that I really want to keep. I have like content ideas, like random video titles that I have for myself. I have ideas for like gifts. I have lyrics, quotes from books that I've read, overall conversations and sayings that I felt like were thought-provoking that I want to keep, such as do not accept criticism from someone that you wouldn't take advice from. That's like from the conversations. How I treat others is a reflection of me. How others treat me is a reflection of them. So just like stuff like that I'm like, okay, wait, that's actually really thought-provoking. Like I don't really want to forget that. That's usually my sign that I should write something in my commonplace. I've had this for maybe around 2 or 3 months now and I haven't written too much, but I don't really feel the need to fill this up so quickly. I think that's like the beauty of having it. On the back, I have the sticker from Gem's Strawberries. It's so cute. And then my second journal here is my book of people. I love this. This is a new sticker that my friend Amy just gave me, the one whose video you should watch after this, but she gave me this because it reminded her of me because I love candy. And then this washi tape is also from Gem's Strawberries. It's the same place. I'll link everything down below. I have a TikTok about this too, but the whole idea behind this is to be more intentional and like actually kind of remember the things that my friends tell me that when I hang out with a friend or a family member or I have a conversation with somebody and it's something about their life that I don't want to forget, like they're buying a house or something that's going on in their life, or I feel like I have a lot of people in my life that I just don't remember enough and I'm asking them the same questions and I realize I'm asking the same question, but it's just because I don't remember the answer. This journal is really meant to be like my book of answers for people that I care about. This is the journal that I definitely use the most in my pocket. Like whenever I hang out with a friend, I'll usually like leave the hangout and then write something in my journal. And I feel like over time, this is just like a book of people that I love and I love it so much. I don't know. I think it's so nice. And they're really just bullet points. It's really anywhere between like 1 and 2 sentences of just like something about my friend's life. And I feel like it's just a nice culmination. I always start off a bullet with writing their name in cursive and then I just write in like normal plain text anything about their life that I had learned. And I love it. It's everything from like favorite flowers to something that my friend wants to do to future travel that my friends have planned, stuff like that. So this is my book of people and this is in the grid notebook. It's really just random. I love this so much. This is like truly my favorite journal, I think, in my pocket because I feel like it's just a culmination of everybody and it keeps me more considerate. Like in the title page here, I have a description of what this journal is. And I have, this is my book of people, to be both present and thoughtful, ever evolving, meet more consideration, to be a better friend. That's my second notebook here. And then my third journal here is my list book. I have these little stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it's so cute, the like ransom letters. And this is a journal for meaningful lists, not to-do lists or grocery lists or any lists that like I don't care to keep. This is for lists that I do want to keep. So my first one here is date nights with my fiance in 2025. I have books that I read in 2025, fall and winter meal ideas, bag brands that I want to try, places that I've traveled to with my fiance, small things that are worth living for, my 2025 brand deals, just like stuff that I feel like I want to remember that's in a list form. That's usually what I'll keep here. And I love it because it's kind of like a quick journal. Like it doesn't take a long time to fill up a page because it's really just like bullets of something. Things that changed my life in 2025. This kind of guided my most recent video about like preparing for 2026. So many things. My list book maybe it's my favorite just as much as my people book because I just love a good list, and more so, I love a good meaningful list. So that's my list book. That's my third journal here. And then lastly, I have my running race passport. This was actually a birthday gift from my friend Reha because I started long distance running as an adult post-grad around 2 years ago. And since then, I have ran a good number of races, and it's just nice to be able to put them all in one place. I print out photos here from the actual race itself on either my HP Sprocket or my Polaroid high print. There's just like little stats here about the race too. It's so nice, and it's most meaningful honestly because I can see like who I ran the race with, who was supporting me during that race at that time. And it makes me realize too like how many of my races that I've ran with either like my cousin or my best friend or my fiance, and who supported me along the way. My goal is to fill up this passport. I think right now it's around half filled, so I hope to fill it up. This is like my number one fun fact, but I ran a full marathon last year, so it was really fun to fill this out because I have like photos from it and stats, and it's just like something so big in my life that I don't know if I'll ever do again. It's all documented and it's all in one place, you know? So this is my running passport journal, and then that's my last notebook. In the very back here, I have an adhesive pocket of just like random things. This is a sticker from Bandit. This is a sticker that my friend Amy got me, and just like other random things. I have a photo of me and my puppy in here. The adhesive pocket itself is from Amazon, but it was too big for the pocket, so I cut it up to make it kind of like a rectangular size so that it would fit the pocket journal. That is an overview of my very first journal. This is my pocket journal. I love it so much. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's really meaningful even though it's very simple. I can't wait until it's full too. So this is my pocket. Next is actually my newest journal. This is actually empty, I'll be honest, but I've been waiting for this and I decided on this like months ago. This is a A6 trifold. Okay, also, trifold is when there's like 3 flaps, so it covers the actual side, and then a bifold is when it kind of opens up like a book. So it's really just personal preference. I have a mixture of both. This is from the brand Heirloom Journal, and I got black trifold. You can customize whatever you want. You can choose your cord color and everything. I got a pink cord, and then I have a 4-leaf clover here, and then my initial here. That's all included with your order when you order from Heirloom Journal. Oh my God, and it's so nice. She hand dyes every color too if you want to get a different color, but I just got like a classic black because I wanted the pink to be a pop. It's so pretty. This is my Korean journal. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm on a whole language learning journey of learning Korean because I didn't learn it growing up, and it's something that I really want to learn in my life, especially as an adult. So in 2024 and 2025 this year, I've been taking Korean courses, but I've dedicated 2026 for my Korean learning journey to just be like all self-study. I don't really know exactly what that means yet. I've been having a lot of like different discussions and brainstorming sessions about like how to best give myself a good self-study routine in 2026. But one thing I know for sure is that I want to do daily studying, daily journaling. This is a daily planner from Paper Republic itself, and it's really just like a page a day. And on the weekends, you have a smaller page. It's a dot grid style too. And my idea behind this is to just do some sort of daily studying with Korean, whether it's journaling, whether it's taking notes, whether it's repeating vocab, anything at all counts, because I really just want to form the habit of doing daily studying of some sort. And on top of that, I want to have like a weekly routine, and that will be in a future video and stuff. But I am going to try to incorporate daily journaling and daily studying with Korean through this notebook. And it's just so pretty. Like, I truly believe that you'll use something enough if you like it enough. For anybody that's curious about like wondering if you'll keep up with a journal or not, you just have to get something that you like enough. This is a really thick book, but you can fit more notebooks in this journal if you would like. I think I'm just going to keep one, maybe 2 for like a slimmer one too, but this is like the main kind of journal and notebook of this journal cover right here. So this is my Korean journal. This is the one that I used in 2025. It's a Hobonichi. I got this in August, and I kind of fell off with this, truthfully. I kind of fell off just because I'm taking a break overall with studying in the last month of 2025 because I'm trying to figure out a good routine for studying in 2026. So I just want to show you this is what I was using this year, and I really do like it. I'm going to keep it up, continue to maintain daily journaling and daily studying, but I was using a Hobonichi. This is actually the first thing that I ever got when I came to like learning all about journal ecosystems and stuff. This is such a good brand. It's just not what I want to use, I think, for studying. But if anybody is looking for like a small journal that you can take with you everywhere, this is also a 1 page a day format, and the paper is really nice. It's called Tomo River paper, and it's really thin. It feels like Bible paper, if you know what I mean. It's like very thin, but it doesn't really have much bleed through, and it's really cute. So a lot of people use this, I think, for like regular daily journaling or their like to-do list, but I just think over time, Hobonichi's not actually my style, so it was good to test this out in 2025 and learn more about it. But this is what I used for Korean studying this year, and this is what I will use for Korean studying next year. It's so pretty. Okay, so those are my two like smaller pocket and A6 size. This is a traditional A6 size, which is just like a tad larger than a pocket size. Pocket and A6. This one's just like a little bit wider and a little bit taller, but they're basically the same exact thing. These are my little journals. Next is my A5 trifold. This is probably what I feel like I'm saying I use everything the most, but it's because I just actually use all of these things like as close to daily as possible. This is also from a shop on Etsy. The shop is called Chateau de Briley. This is actually a birthday gift that I asked my sister for. You can customize everything. You can choose your own charms. I added my own charms, but this one in the middle is from her shop. And then this is my own charm too, but it came with a different one that I just ended up changing because it was scratching the leather a little bit too much. But this is a beautiful red A5 size journal cover and I have my initials embossed here on the bottom. It's so pretty. Oh my God, this is like actually my favorite thing ever because inside my journal here, I have another adhesive pocket where I have a year at a glance from Poyenhan. But inside my A5 leather cover here, I love having a trifold. Maybe trifold is what I do prefer because I like that it kind of adds like an extra layer of protection. This Stalogy notebook is my long form memory keeping journal. I talk about this literally all the time if you watch my vlogs. But if you're new here, this is like really what I use for long form journaling. And the whole idea behind this journal for me is not just long form, free form writing, but it's for the idea of memory keeping. I had this whole change in perspective about journaling because journaling in general, it was like a goal in 2023 that I didn't do. It was a goal in 2024 that I didn't do. I've always wanted to journal more consistently, but I never really found the perspective on what would actually make me consistent with it. And this year I had a whole change in perspective because of the idea and concept of memory keeping. So once I realized I wanted to be able to like keep my memories more, whether it was like the mundane daily life or like a big trip or holidays with my family, anything really, I just like started wanting to document everything. And so honestly, I usually write like half a page a day. This is one day, this is one day. And I print out photos with my Polaroid high print. I have stickers and stuff. And it is just so nice. I feel like I am living so much more intentionally. And I actually feel like I'm remembering my life better because I'm writing it down. And one side only takes me like maybe 20 minutes, maybe 15 max if I'm like really free flowing it. But I love this so much. This is like my prized possession, this red journal. If I lost anything, if I lost this one, I would like actually freak out because this has everything. I love it so much. I feel like I'm just like documenting my life so much more. And I put everything from like highlights to gratitude to recipes to photos of like my dog and my fiance, my family. I have like random thoughts in here too. And it's just like been so nice. I also dabble with like vertical writing and just like changing the whole orientation of my writing. In general, I just write about anything. It's like, what do you write about? I write about literally anything. Something that's on my mind, something that's coming up, something that happened yesterday, like anything that I want to keep or document or just like let out is something that's been on my mind. I put it in my journal and it is so fulfilling. Like I can't tell you enough how fulfilling it is having a journal. And the notebook itself is from this brand called Stalogy, which I found through doing research on TikTok. And it's really nice. It's similar to Tomo River paper, but not exactly. It's just like a tad thicker, but I love it. It is so nice. And then I got all these like stickers from different shops. I get stickers as gifts. I have like scrapbook paper that I use, a pure journal in its finest. It's not a junk journal. It's not a scrapbook. It's genuinely just writing my thoughts and memories down to keep. It's like honestly the closest thing to, I think, a diary. And I love it so much. I know I keep repeating myself, but I really do. Like it's my favorite thing ever. And this is like the main purpose of this red A5. The main thing is like really my journal here. And I try to use this as close to daily as possible. I feel like I'm pretty good about like every other day at least. At this point, I've been using it since October 10th, my birthday. And I just love seeing the papers like fluff up like this. But there's 365 pages in this notebook. So I'm curious. I hope that I'll be able to finish this before my next birthday when I turn 30. Yeah, I just feel like also I was thinking about the future of my life. A lot's going to change next year. I'm getting married. My fiance will be starting residency and stuff. And there's just going to be so much change that I was like, okay, I feel like I want to document this more in terms of like what these changes are, how I'm feeling, how it's going as they happen. And yeah, this has just been so nice to help me live more intentionally and just like with a lot more meaning. These stickers here at the front, this one's from an Etsy shop. These two are from Gems Strawberries. And then this one here is from Cloth and Paper. So it's very simple. I feel like it looks kind of cute, even though it's very simple. I like that there's not a lot on here. here. The main bulk of this is my journal for sure. And then here I have a card and sticker. I think it's like a cash and card holder technically is what it's called. I just got it from Amazon. It's not the best quality, but I don't really care. It'll do. I have some stickers on here. I feel like I'm just gonna include like animal stickers on here. That's like the trend overall, but they're so cute. They're just like little puppies. And then inside here, I have some sticker sheets. These are like too big to keep in what I actually hold my stickers in, and then just like some leftover scrapbook paper. And then here I just have some cards. It's like a card holder at its finest, you know? Another reason why I wanted to keep my journal in here is to keep the cards that I've been given this year, because I feel like right now I just have a box of all of these cards that sometimes I don't know like when they're from or like when I got them. So I like being able to have this for the year and just kind of keeping track of all of my cards that I get, from birthday cards to like thank you cards to just like random photos and stuff. This was like from a place in Georgetown. And then I have my pen holder here attached to the actual card holder because it's like a good thick cardboard. My pen that I use for journaling mainly is actually from the same brand as the notebook company. It's from Stalogy, and it's just a simple gel pen in 0.5. From Amazon, this card holder actually came with also a zipper holder. This is what I really needed. And you can keep like different things in the card slots here. I just keep stickers. And then on the other side is like one big pocket where I keep all of my sticker sheets and stuff. Attached to that is like a zipper pocket for die cut stickers or any other just like loose things. So yeah, this is how I keep all of my stickers on the go with me, so that when I journal, I have like my pen, I have my stickers, I have my pencil case, everything that you need. And then lastly on here is my last journal. This is an A5 Midori light notebook. I really like this because it's very thin. I like that there's no binding. This is my Korean glossary journal. I told you guys earlier in the video that I took courses online for learning Korean, and what I've done here is I've written down all of the actual grammar rules, and sometimes I'll include like examples, especially as they got like more complicated. When I do my daily journaling for Korean, I'll have everything here, and over time I want to add to this like colors, weather, kind of like topic based things to have just like a glossary of rules, of vocab, of just kind of like big things. That is my Korean journal. I don't use it too much just because it's more like an inventory and a glossary than anything, but I think it's good to have, and I want Korean resources around me like everywhere at all times. So that's kind of like the sentiment behind the last book here. This new charm that I got is from Amazon too. This is my beautiful A5. I love it, and it's my prized possession, but everything really is my prized possession. And just like look how beautiful they look, all the leather covers. It's so nice because they're all different types of leather too. Like this one's a little bit thicker, but it's soft. This one is more durable, but it's like most high quality. And then this one is like this beautiful kind of like in between these two. And I love it. They just look so pretty together. Okay, and then lastly, this isn't a journal. I would say for me, planners and journals are like totally different. They're like different sides of my brain. This is for like, you know, memory keeping, romantic things, like things that are very like intentional. That's these journals. But then this right here is my planner. Like this is where I keep all of my plans, my to-dos, things I gotta get done, my goals, my tasks. Everything in this is for like productivity. So I guess if you would call it anything, it's my productivity journal, but I don't like to think of it like a journal. This is my planner, and this is from the line. This is their Epi A5 binder. It's a binder. Isn't it so pretty? I'm literally obsessed. This is also one of my favorites. They're really all my favorites here, but this is like the most beautiful, softest, textured vegan leather I've ever had. It is just so nice, and it's so high quality. I do have a discount code with the line if you're interested. On the inside of the planner, you have a bunch of different pockets. I just have a mixture of like stickers, photos, random things, honestly. More stickers in here in like the big pocket, but I think this is so cute. I know people decorate these, I feel like very intentionally, but I think mine's kind of cute. I have like little Labubu stickers that my sister got me. And then on the front here, my cover is a dashboard. This is a linen dashboard from the line, and you can personalize it to have it include your name. So that's what I did. It's so pretty. It's like a nice textured linen cardstock. I love that it also has a pen holder. I feel like this could take me 20 minutes to literally go through everything. So I'm going to try to be very high level with it to just show you like what the layout is of my 2026 planner. And I have a more in-depth video setting all this up. And the whole idea behind this planner in general is to separate my 9-to-5 to-dos, my 9-to-5 full-time job, and my personal to-dos with like my life outside of work. Separate those to-dos into like different inserts because this is fully customizable. You can choose whatever layout works for you. And for me, that's like really what what works best. So in the beginning here, I have more personal. I have top tab dividers from Poi and Hun, yearly overview for 2026, where you can go through visions and goals. You can jot down like big dates, or I think I'm gonna do birthdays on here. And then you have a quarterly layout. This is where I'll track brand deals. Yeah, those are all of the yearly pages. And then in the calendar top tab divider, I have some stickies on here that I'll just keep over time so that I can use it whenever. These are my 2025 inserts, but my 2026 inserts look like this. There's a cover page for the month, and then there's a month on 2-page layout. I really like this because I like to outline my travel, birthdays, big events and stuff on here, and it's really nice. I color code it. So here's what November looked like, for example. It's just really nice. And then on the side, I like to do brand deals. Yeah, that's the layout. I have all of my monthlies on here, and it's just like so beautiful. After my monthly layouts, I have another kind of general vellum divider or dashboard. It's really just vellum paper that I hole punched in an A5 hole puncher just to kind of further divide the pages and sections for me without having actual dividers. So after the calendar top tab divider and the vellum paper, I have my personal to-do list. Any to-do that's not related to my 9-to-5 job. So usually it's like related to YouTube or related to like buying a gift for somebody for their birthday or doing my nails. Literally anything that I have to plan out for my life and give myself a task, I'll put in this layout. And this is just a layout that works really well for me. On the weekly agenda, I have little stickers for all of my social plans so that I can be aware of when I'm spending my social battery and stuff. And it's so nice. I have a mixture of like different mini stickers that I've used in the past. These little dot ones from the line. I have galaxy ones. And then I have here like little bread mini stickers for my friend Amy. And then here is my today divider kind of ruler thing. It's really nice because you can just snap it in. But I love the binder system because you can take out the pages whenever you want to use them, or you can recustomize them, you can rearrange them. It's just like so nice. And I feel like I'm like the CEO of my life when I use this planner. That's what I like to say. So this is my weekly format for my normal personal life. After the weekly layouts for my personal life, I have a to-do top tab divider. And this is where I have the same format, but it's undated. And that's for my 9-to-5 to-dos. So it's really nice just because, again, I can like compartmentalize my to-dos in my life, but it's the same format, just different pages, like different sections. It's really nice because like when I log off from my 9-to-5 job, I will literally just like go back in my planner to my personal to-dos. I'm all about compartmentalizing your 9-to-5 from your personal life and like actually allowing yourself to mentally log off. And it's also nice because if I need more notes or more paper, honestly, I can just insert them at the week that I'm using it. And it is so convenient. I love it so much. That's my 9-to-5 section. And then in the miscellaneous top tab divider, I have more sticky notes, which is where I really just have a mixture of different note pages that I use a lot. I have a 3-column blank note page, which is really good, especially for like 9-to-5 or really personal too. I have just a general lined notes. I use this for just like random planning or note taking. A brain dump insert, which is so cute. This is the newest one from the line. So nice because you can just like brain dump everything that you need and then put it in the week that you're using it. So I love a good brain dump insert. And then I also have content ideas. I really like this format too from the line because it's made in collaboration with Alyssa Lenore, who's an influencer. So it's all for her content ideas and stuff. And then in the back, I have a blank kind of clear pocket for all of my mini stickers and my most used mini stickers on the back pockets of the actual planner. So that's everything with my A5 size Epi Leather Binder 6-ring notebook. And that is officially the last thing for my journal ecosystem. Wow. There's so much. I know that this is a lot, but the thing is, it doesn't feel like a lot to me. But this is really truly how I feel like I live my life on the daily, whether I'm on the go or I have an hour to spare or I'm studying or I'm working. Make sure you guys check out Amy's video because her ecosystem is pretty different from mine. And I feel like it's always good to get additional inspiration if you're curious on starting your own journal ecosystem. This is definitely an investment too. I definitely want to acknowledge this is like all an investment, but I'm all for investing in things that genuinely fulfill our lives and make it more meaningful. And I would rather have this than like half the things in my closet, honestly. So like I said, I have another video coming soon on just showing you how I journal on the daily, which is something that I feel like you guys are really interested in. So stay tuned for that video. I think that's everything for this one though, and I will see you guys in a new one very soon. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not already. I post new videos twice a week. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video, but until then, miss you already.